Hold on, let me drink some more. Get a little more nourishment before we start. My cup is wearing as much lipstick as me at this point. Um, um, I just want to talk, like, this is gonna be like a silly video because I see these articles and they make me mad. I got a pumpkin cream nitro cold brew. It's pretty good, but the cream it's not as much cream. To me, this is not as much cream as it's supposed to be. When it's the foamy cream, it's supposed to be a little bit more to me, but that's just me. But I saw this CNN article. I'm just like, don't you have better things to talk about? Something fell. I don't know if you heard that. Don't you have better things to talk about, CNN? And it says, forget that pumpkin spice. Forget that pumpkin spice flavored latte. That is not pumpkin. These foods are real pumpkin. And I'm just like, who wants this? Who wants this? Who wants this? And this is the next thing that doesn't make sense about this article, because the same bitches that drink the pumpkin spice latte are the same ones that will cook with real pumpkin and make all these pumpkin recipes. So you don't need to bash pumpkin spice latte at all. Like, you don't need to do it. Like, it's just not necessary. You can just say, drink these, try these pumpkin recipes, and the pumpkin spice bitches would come out in full force. I clicked on it. I like pumpkin spice. Who does it? I mean, a lot of people don't. Some people don't. My former coworker, she doesn't like it. I remember the last fall that we worked together, she was like, no, I don't like that. The only one I like is caramel macchiato or something. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But this article let me just read a little bit. It's like pretentious. This is where we're getting to the point where, like, it's like pretentious pumpkin. Like, before, like, pumpkin had this reputation of only being liked by white people. And this is what like bothers me. When something gets labeled as white, then none of us can have it. Then no one else can enjoy it. It always has to be like, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. And to me, and then what is the stereotypical latte that black women like? What is the stereotypical black female latte? Caramel? And that's what my former coworker kind of said that too. She's like, I only do caramel. We only do caramel. I'm like, who's we? Who's we? Caramel is good, but it's caramel. It's fine. I'm personally like a white mocha person. I like white chocolate mocha. I like white mocha so good. It's so good. Okay, it says, if 2020 has turned you into an unexpected expert in making homemade treats, which, no, hardly any of these hoes are really making homemade bread and all this stuff. Like, people, it's cute to post online, but not many people were actually doing that. Let me call that out first and foremost and shade that. That's not happening. Not real. Einstein Bagels said it's not putting out any pumpkin products because they had pandemic issues getting the pumpkin. Remember last year there was a pumpkin shortage? We still had all the pumpkin things. And then this person says, and since pumpkin spice latte isn't a flavor found in nature. First of all, latte isn't a flavor found in nature. Latte is a combination between coffee that's been roasted, ground, put boiling water on top of it to get espresso, and then you have to steam milk. That's none of lattes are not found in nature. So what are you talking about? What are we really saying here? That's why I'm like, this is silly that I'm like, I got just irritated with this. I just hate people putting a layer of pretension over everything. Do we have to put a layer of pretentiousness over pumpkins now? We can't drink a latte now? Are we serious? Like, I can't. I'm sorry. Let me finish. And since pumpkin spice latte isn't a flavor found in nature anyway, maybe this is a sign to step away from the processed drinks and turn over a new leaf. Because that pumpkin is a squash and doesn't really taste like cinnamon and syrup on its own, right? I'm like, this dumb bitch. I was mad. I literally got heated reading this. I'm like, Why? You're so stuck up for what? Like, I eat squash. I'm better than you because I eat squash. I'm better than you. I eat squash. I eat squash. I put pumpkin into the air fryer and put sea salt seasoning over it. Like, fuck you. I'm just like, this is so stupid. And then it says these ideas. It's an article that's introducing a list of different things you can bake with real pumpkin. Okay, it says these ideas will inspire you to have fun with real pumpkins and give you a whole new list of creative at-home projects for this season's as the seasons change. At the store or the farmer's market, look for sugar pumpkins or milk-fed pumpkins. These are the best ones suited for cooking, not carving. A homemade, and then the first thing, this is what gets me next. The very first thing on the list is homemade pumpkin spice blend. If what gets you going every fall is a taste of pumpkin spice, it's not the actual pumpkin you're craving. It's the spice blend, amped up with sugar. That that flavors lattes, cereal, Twinkies, and more. I thought Twinkies went out of business. But now we're all experts in cooking from our pantry. Why not stir together? This is the opposite. This is the opposite of how you inspire people to cook at home. This is the opposite. I just want to let you know. This is the opposite. It's like, to me, this article would have been better if they just started off like, do you love pumpkin spice? Then you'll love these recipes. Period. Because like I said at the beginning, the same bitches that love pumpkin spice are the ones interested in baking pumpkin into everything. So who are you talking to? You're talking down to the people that enjoy both things. Like, it doesn't make sense. That's it. I just want to That's all. I just want to have a pumpkin rant. Who doesn't need a good pumpkin rant every now and then? Okay? Just like a little silly video. That's it.